A bad report card can feel like a punch in the stomach. You open it, you see the grades, and immediately your mind starts racing. Is my child falling behind? Did I miss something? Are they not trying? But before you panic, punish, or lecture, I want you to hear this. A bad report card is not the end of your child's story. It is feedback. And feedback gives you a chance to make a better plan. At Impact STEAM Academy, we help students become stronger, more confident learners through homework help, tutoring support, academic reinforcement, and hands-on STEAM learning after school. So today, let's talk about how to help your child recover from a bad report card the right way. First, pause before you react. Your child may already feel embarrassed, discouraged, or defeated. Even if they act like they do not care, they may be protecting themselves from feeling like a failure. So instead of starting with anger, start with connection. Say something like, "I know this report card does not feel good, but we are going to work through this together." That one sentence matters. It tells your child you are not alone. And children respond better to support than shame. Next, look for the pattern, not just the grade. A low grade does not always mean the same thing. Maybe your child understands the work but forgets to turn in assignments. Maybe they do homework but struggle on tests. Maybe math feels confusing. Maybe reading feels overwhelming. Maybe they are tired after school and need more structure. You cannot solve the problem until you know what the real problem is. So do not just ask, "Why did you get this grade?" Ask, "What is making this subject hard right now?" That question opens the door. Step 3. Talk with your child, not at your child. Now, have a calm conversation. Ask your child, "What subject feels hardest? What part do you understand? What part feels confusing? When do you feel most stuck? What kind of help would make school feel easier?" Then listen. Really listen. Sometimes children are not lazy. They are overwhelmed. Sometimes they are not careless. They are confused. Sometimes they are not unmotivated. They just do not see how learning connects to real life. That is why your response matters so much. Step 4. After the conversation, create a simple recovery plan. Do not try to fix everything at once. Pick 1 or 2 goals. Maybe your child needs to complete homework every day. Maybe they need to read 20 minutes each night. Maybe they need to review math facts 3 times a week. Maybe they need tutoring support. Maybe they need a quiet place after school where someone can guide them. Keep the plan clear. Keep it realistic. And check progress every week, not just at the next report card. Small steps create big change. Step 5. Make learning hands-on and real. Here is where many children start to come alive. Make learning hands-on. At Impact STEAM Academy, we use science, technology, engineering, art, and math projects to help children see that learning is not just something on a worksheet. Math is in cooking. Patterns are in music and art. Measurement is in building. Problem solving is in games. Science is in everyday life. When children connect learning to real-world problems, future careers, and their own curiosity, something changes. They stop asking, "Why do I need this?" And they start saying, "Oh, I get it now." That is the ISA way. Ask, imagine, plan, create, improve. We teach children that struggle is not failure. It is part of learning. Step 6. Get the right after-school support. For working parents, this part is big. You may want to help your child every evening. But after a long workday, homework can turn into stress. You're tired. Your child is tired. And suddenly, math homework becomes a battle. That is why the right after-school environment matters. Impact STEAM Academy helps working parents in Snellville and Lithonia turn after-school time into a powerful learning experience. Students receive homework help, tutoring support, academic reinforcement, and hands-on STEAM projects in a safe, trusted, encouraging environment. Because parents do not just need after-school care. They need peace of mind. And children do not just need a place to sit. They need support that helps them grow. So if your child just received a bad report card, do not panic. Pause. Look for the pattern. Talk with your child. Create a simple plan. Make learning hands-on. And get the right support. Your child can recover. Your child can improve. And your child can become a stronger, more confident learner. To help you get started at home, get Impact STEAM Academy's 3 power-packed ebooks on how parents can teach their child math skills at home, the ISA way. These guides show you how to turn everyday moments into powerful math lessons using numbers, patterns, shapes, measurement, and data. Because one bad report card does not define your child. It may be the moment everything starts to change.